When it comes to career, do whatever you can to help someone else today. Your natural tendency may be to put yourself above everyone else, but now is not the time to have such an attitude. Instead, you should offer a coworker a helping hand. When it comes to love, the energy of today's astral configuration means that getting out and participating in discussions, joining committees, and getting involved in many social projects, remotely, if necessary, is the way to improve your love life. It won't happen just by hoping to meet that special someone, but by participating and actively expanding your horizons. That way, a certain person can learn to love you for who you are. When it comes to health, with today's planetary energies, you feel like the center of a lot of attention, which adds a sense of emotional charge. Stay in tune with your emotions even when you're not feeling great. It only makes things worse if you're trying to escape negative feelings. Exercise is a great way to keep the heaviness at bay, and some types of exercise help more than others when times get tough. Follow your intuition, but weightlifting, stretching, and fast sprints are recommended. In short, today is a great day, Aries, and you can accomplish a lot using your sharp mind and quick wit. Information flies quickly. Take what resonates with you and discard the rest. The more informed you are, the better equipped you will be to handle the decisions of the day. Get all the facts before proceeding. When it comes to career, workplace issues will come to a difficult climax. Instead of a cooperative environment, you are likely to enter a war zone. Be on your guard and try not to let people's harsh comments affect you on a personal level. When it comes to love, a change in your beliefs may be what it takes to bring the person of your dreams into your life. The alignment of the planets indicates that a particular way of looking at relationships may have caused a heist, leading to disappointment with it. By examining your perspectives and motivations and spotting the difficulty, you will free yourself and create a much more fulfilling partnership. When it comes to health, you can be extremely conscientious about your diet when you think about it. Think of the lion in nature. Only the freshest kill will do for a lion and its cubs. When it comes to feeding her young, she lets nothing stand in her way. Try using that cat mentality when you visit your local organic grocer. Go to the clerks and ask which vegetables are the freshest and treat yourself to the best the earth has to offer. In short, why me? You may feel like you ask yourself this question more than anyone, Taurus. Your life can feel like an intense roller coaster that never stops. But deep down you realize that you wouldn't want it any other way. Take a break today if you can. Communicate your thoughts and feelings. By talking, you will feel much better about the situation. Concerning the career, your tendency today will be to act without really thinking before. Your moves will be rushed and not calculated. This could most certainly lead to difficulties later on. Be careful with your promises. You are on unstable ground. Proceed with caution. When it comes to love, the alignment of the planets can mean that you are somewhat ambivalent about your emotions. You feel very warm towards a certain person, yet you're also not sure if you can entirely believe that they want to commit permanently, because they seem so unsure of their own feelings. You will have to listen to your instincts on this one and act on it. When it comes to health, feeling really good about your body takes a lot of work. Have you ever seen people who look really good physically, but something still makes them feel uncomfortable about themselves? There's more to being in shape than meets the eye. It's a whole process that starts with what you eat and how you eat it. Are you eating on the fly? That doesn't help. Prepare to eat what and how you would like to eat this week, the rest will follow. In short, your brain may be buzzing like a beehive today, Gemini. It's good. There is a lot of information to process now. Have you thought about buying new electronic equipment or small appliances for your home? This is a great time to research this project before handing over your credit card. Use today to gather facts. When it comes to career, venture outside of your safe zone. This could mean asking someone you're normally afraid to talk to for help. It could also mean applying for a job that you think is a stretch for you. Go beyond that and you will succeed. When it comes to love, you may not be sure whether you should trust your feelings about a certain person and their attitude towards you. The astral pattern indicates that today's situation might seem to be changing from moment to moment, leaving you even more confused than ever, especially as you thrive on security. You may need to let them know how difficult you find this kind of situation. When it comes to health, there's not much you can't fit into your schedule when you're on task. You might not want to be like Rocky and drink raw eggs in the morning before climbing the steps of the Philadelphia Art Museum, but you can arrange to get up an hour earlier and go for a jog before heading to work. This kind of effort will help you manage the influences of planetary alignments at this time. In short, don't automatically assume that you can solve all your problems on your own, Cancer. Just talking about it with others can help shed some light on a situation that confused you earlier. Seek help from others in areas where you need it. Don't be ashamed to ask for help. We all have issues and problems to deal with. You are not alone. When it comes to career, you will be in conflict with someone in the workplace. Be sure to approach this person directly and work things out with them face to face. Communicating about problems with others will only make the problem worse and make you look bad. Regarding love, the in-game aspect inspires you to consider training, which will bring you more opportunities in the future. However, it will also allow you to meet like-minded people with similar interests. No matter what excites you, someone will want to share that adventure with you, and you could become very close. Regarding health, you have a great character and want to enjoy a bad experience, once you are far enough away from it. Nothing will get you through tough times more than regular exercise that involves deep breathing. It sorts out the body and mind by generating a flow of freshly oxygenated blood and improving your circulation. Yoga is probably something you already do. Try to find the best time of day to exercise and make it a healthy habit. In short, get up early and get to work, Leo. You have a lot of emotional and physical energy that should help you accomplish whatever you need to do. The planetary energy is on your side. Take the opportunity to speak your mind and get closer to where you need to be. Your active and receptive nature is predominant. You should be able to strike a healthy balance between giving and receiving. When it comes to career, someone else is ready to move forward with an idea that interests you. Take the encouragement you receive from the people around you. The consensus is to move forward. Jump on the bandwagon and facilitate this constructive action. When it comes to love, people of very different natures often find themselves very attractive, and this may be the case with the current alignment of the planets. If you are able to attend a party or other social occasion, you may meet someone with whom you immediately feel connected. There is something about the two of you that is both very different and yet also very similar. Have fun. When it comes to health, with the influence of today's planetary alignment, things might get a little unwieldy. Whether it's positive or negative, there's a lot of energy among you right now and you need to stay active to keep things manageable. Whenever you can walk instead of taking a car or a bus, do it. When making choices about what you eat, always choose for the good of your body. Your taste buds won't care. Eat light and nutritious foods. In short, speak up today, Virgo. Maybe no one has heard your point in a while. More than likely, it's extremely important for them to hear it. Just because people don't ask for your opinion doesn't mean it isn't valid. You have incredible insight that others don't. Don't assume they know what you're thinking even though you probably know what they're thinking. When it comes to career, be sure to look to your work to find the deeply meaningful fulfillment you hope for. You may be putting too much pressure on your job to meet this need. Find other outlets to support your spiritual goals. Keep work separate. When it comes to love, the celestial energy at play can inspire you to be more adventurous when it comes to your love life. There are times when it would be beneficial for you not to stick so rigidly to certain people's company, but to try to expand your circle of friends and meet those you might never normally consider. You can connect with someone you find absolutely fascinating. When it comes to health, you sometimes deal with emotional turmoil by keeping it a secret and not really letting others see how you feel. It's like you're worried that things will get worse if you let others know how you really are right now. This approach stems from your survival instinct and can sometimes cause you unnecessary suffering. To circumvent this tendency, exercise when you feel blue. If you still feel blue afterwards, go ahead and trust your guts to a friend. Anyway, someone just turned on the fan and the papers are flying everywhere, Libra. The pace picks up and you scramble to pick up the pieces. Stay in close communication with others today, for this will be your saving grace. You may need the help of other people to collect the documents that exploded in the room. Keep an eye on things so you don't lose your place. When it comes to career, today's energy gives you the confidence to achieve anything. Assert yourself in any way necessary. You will definitely get the desired results with very little resistance. In short, you will accomplish everything you set out to do. Regarding love, knowledge may hold the key to your love life. The celestial configuration means that it is perhaps by taking a course that offers you an initiation into the mysteries of certain spiritual practices that you will meet someone who has all the qualities you have been looking for. Your relationship could develop beautifully if both of you are interested in helping each other live up to your full potential. Regarding health, the position of the celestial bodies supports you with energy to truly act on behalf of others. You enjoy the feeling of helping others succeed through thick and thin. However, you also need to be careful of yourself, otherwise you will quickly develop resentment towards what others have of what you lack. This is called affliction. To avoid being distressed, make your diet and exercise a priority no matter what. When you take care of yourself physically, you more easily notice all your other needs. In short, no one will meet your needs today, Scorpio, so get up and do it yourself. There is little sympathy from others and strong opinions are a dime a dozen. There's a lot of gossip going around and you might be tempted to join in. Do not enable this kind of behavior. It will only alienate you from others in the end. When it comes to career, someone in the workplace is likely to fight with you today. His actions are extremely immature. Stay strong in your position without resorting to childish tactics. Let your strong and trustworthy nature be an example to others. When it comes to love, today's celestial energy creates the perfect opportunity for you to invite a few people over for an evening of debate and discussion, virtual, if necessary, about whatever's hot right now, and is also guaranteed to expand your circle of helpful friends. Although a particular person may prove to be quite difficult in a certain discussion, you will still find them very attractive and will want to continue the conversation. When it comes to health, today's planetary alignment makes you feel always ready to take on the next phase of your personal development. Spiritually, emotionally, physically, whatever development you are focusing on right now, today's aspect will help you take the lead. Yoga is a practice that combines all of these areas into one, and when practiced daily, yoga can help you get the most out of this transit. You have 10 days left, so don't miss it. Prepare yourself with the water intake before training. In short, listen carefully to the wind, because the answers are blowing right in front of you, Sagittarius. Connect with people you haven't heard from in a while. You can be very productive today in unexpected situations. Ironically, the less you plan, the more you will accomplish. Be spontaneous. Revelations will come to you in a flash. When it comes to career, today is a good day for you to take a risk. Call on your inner courage and apply it to your ultimate career goal. Your tendency is to scatter and scatter too thinly. Instead, you need to focus on one goal and stick to it. When it comes to love, although there is an element of passion around it, it can take some work to materialize. The planetary configuration indicates that if you are extremely interested in getting close to a certain person, you may need to seduce them with knowledge and your expertise in mental expansion techniques before you can hope to interest them in you. But once they are, it will get pretty exciting. When it comes to health, there is now a planetary configuration that might require you to rethink your whole approach to physical health and say, yuck, or, come on, let's go. Be grateful for the insights you have when you feel upset about things, because there's a lot to be said for starting over with a new approach. A small but important step to take is to take a serious look at posture, especially when you're at your desk. This can help you avoid back and shoulder pain. In short, you could step aside to avoid a commitment today, Capricorn. Don't keep giving someone a hard time. Be strong and tell people what you think even if you think their feelings will be hurt. Your job is to protect your emotions. Other people can manage theirs. Be aggressive if necessary. Your sanity depends on your being true to yourself. When it comes to career, someone else is ready to move forward with an idea that interests you. Take the encouragement you receive from the people around you. The consensus is to move forward. Jump on the bandwagon and facilitate this constructive action. When it comes to love, planetary energy gives you a head start in love and romance today. If you ever find yourself in competition with another over a certain person, then you can be sure that with a little preparation and application you will win hands down. It's not so much about physical attraction as about which of you can speak most eloquently on certain topics. When it comes to health, there is now a planetary configuration that might require you to rethink your whole approach to physical health and say, yuck, or, come on, let's go. Be grateful for the insights you have when you feel upset about things, because there's a lot to be said for starting over with a new approach. A small but important step to take is to take a serious look at posture, especially when you're at your desk. This can help you avoid back and shoulder pain. In short, you are at a dramatic climax in your monthly emotional cycle today, Aquarius. It is entirely possible that you will erupt like a volcano. Don't be ashamed to release these emotions. Your feminine and masculine natures are connected and work harmoniously to express themselves fully. Open the doors of communication and let the jostling break down. When it comes to career, even if you complain about your job, the people you work with and/or your employers, be grateful to have any type of job. If you are not currently employed, be confident. You will find a new job very soon. Be positive. When it comes to love and knowledge go hand in hand, with today's aspect at stake. So if you're determined to impress someone, you'll need to broaden your horizons, think big, and also be able to speak on certain issues with some degree of expert knowledge. Apply yourself thus, and you will be able to accomplish wonders, and what's more, they will certainly be happy to discuss other topics with you. When it comes to health, there's a lot to be said for exercising before you go to work in the morning. Communication difficulties tend to be overlooked for those who jog before work, train before dawn, or even just walk to work. Take your body seriously and you will notice the effects in your personal and professional life. With today's cosmic climate, it's a good time to negotiate these kinds of commitments with yourself. In short, your philanthropic side may want to get out there and do some good deeds today, Pisces. Your default mode is to take care of others. That's fine, but make sure it doesn't drain your life force. The key is to offer advice and then walk away from the situation. You are not responsible for the actions of others. Offer information, but leave the final decision to the person you're trying to help.